I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
I don't know. And then like the spaceship came out from the pyramid and then just flew off into the galaxy. That was the end of that movie.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that before.
I know, but
trash.
It was horrible. Oh, you know what's not horrible, folks? Seeing us. Yes, us. The people who bring you the Mad Scientist Lab podcast every Saturday live on Twitch around 6 p.m.-ish. You guys know my name and my moniker, featuring Jared. Hello, Jared.
What the fuck is going on today?
Oh, nothing. I just figured I'd have some enthusiasm for the show.
This motherfucker went from no energy to mo energy.
Yeah, I was meditating as I was sitting here, as I was releasing my chakra to you in the world.
You keep any releasing you need to yourself.
Dude, and I will.
Thank you.
Just because I think it is the polite thing to do.
Yeah, you don't need to be releasing on people.
I don't. This is odd.
You look like you're releasing on people.
And if I release on you folks, it'll be good. But that doesn't matter. This is our 164th episode, and the ball just keeps rolling, 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 rolling. Are you are you a fan of Limp Bizkit?
They're okay. They're not like that whole generation of rap rock was kind of.
It was different.
Mediocre.
Yeah, I know it's nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
But I was at work the other day, and they started playing Limp Bizkit. They started playing "Rollin'" in the dealership, which I thought was just very, very odd.
It's funny. I was just watching a Joe Rogan episode. It's hard to. I can't really give the context of how he used it, but he comes in. One of the Shane Gillis, he's a comedian, came on there. He was like, "What?" And then now you're talking about it. It's just funny.
Yeah. So they're playing "Rollin'," right? And I'm thinking, all right, like this is cool. It was kind of like taking me back. You know, I was thinking about like the Undertaker on his fucking motorcycle driving down the ramp, and just that day and age of wrestling, and just that time period in general. And then later on in the day, I guess they were playing some weird ass old classic rock pop station, whatever it is. They played Kid Rock's.
Oh, you mean the oldie station?
Yeah,
that's how old you are.
Yes, it is. It's kind of terrible.
Like I said, you, not me.
Well, doesn't matter. I am a part of, or getting closer to that demographic, if not already there. And don't tell me if I am, because I want to figure out on my own.
No, you're still within the 18 to 35.
Okay, so good. I've got about a year left.
That is the spot where most marketers try to market toward.
Yeah.
Most products are marketed toward the 18 to 35 because those are the people who are probably most likely viewing whatever they're trying to get to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny because somebody said something about getting Blue Chew ads on Facebook. Yeah, shout out to Brent Hill.
What up, Brent?
He was like, why do they only give black people Blue Chew ads? I'm like, that's not how ads work, bro.
Okay.
Like, everything is an algorithm.
Even life.
First of all, they probably know your age range, which he's up in that age where it's about time for you to get Blue Chew. And I hope he hears this, because that means you're about to have that ED happening, buddy.
It's inevitable.
And I don't mean education. And so I was like, so it's probably your age group. They know you're a male, and I even doubt for you to get a Blue Chew commercial that even brings race into it. I mean, they could narrow down to all that if they really wanted to, but it's because you're a male between a certain age, and probably other sites that he's gone to, that same demographic has also visited that site, so they can gather from that this might be appropriate for this person also.
I see.
Because this person person is in a similar demographic as this other person. So that's how they draw conclusions. I mean, the computers do it, but That's how they draw conclusions. They're not doing it just strictly off of the fact that
Oh, hey, you white guy, you want to be in an ad?
or not be in an ad,
Or-
but have an ad served to you.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It was just a funny thing that he said.
The Blue Chew brand.
First of all, Frashy, I'm gonna need you to spell my name right. Thank
Oh
you.
my God, he's won't leave me alone. He follows me everywhere I go.
You hope. Oh, yeah, he's not drinking now. So
No, I'm not drinking.
no. He was saying that he hoped that you showed up before I did.
Well, yeah. I would.
Showered. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be showered. It said showed before, but yeah, he did. What up, Epic?
Oh, what up, Epic?
Yeah, let the roasting begin.
Yeah, I'm aware. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like any type of ED ad directed towards.
Well, it's not marketed strictly at. It's not going to be like straight up Viagra. Like it'll be. There's two of them.
I'm sorry.
And if you watch a lot of podcasts, you'll see them because a lot of those platform or people who have podcasts, those will be the ad people that they have. So like Hims is one, Blue Chew is another one, and then there's probably some other off market ones, but you probably have it and you just didn't pay attention to it. A lot of people sometimes they just scroll, they don't pay attention to ads. I try not to pay attention to, but sometimes you haven't got no choice.
Well, yeah, but it's like we all notice it at some point where you talk about something, you scroll and it's on Facebook like 5 minutes later, and just I don't know, it's just creepy to me. I feel like everybody's always watching me. Even in the four walls of my room.
Always,
well, no, I don't really feel like people are always watching me. No.
I was like, you need to go get some help.
Dude, trust me. I think you would have known long ago if I felt that way. If people were, like watching me or something like that. Excuse me. So, Jared, I understand that you did something this week of vital importance.
I did a few things of this week. There was a
okay. All right. Well, that's good. More than one. Plural importances.
Wait, what are you getting at here? Like, what do you mean?
Well, I was gonna. Did you do a comedy show this week?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What are you do? What are you talking about? That's awesome. I'm supposed to do those.
Wait. Besides the. So you didn't do anything outside of the one shooter?
I didn't do my show. No, I did one outside of.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
what
supposed to be doing. Multiple shows.
So I wanted to ask you how that went.
Oh no, it went fairly well. Our buddy Sean came with me. After I was done, I thought it went pretty well. Especially being in a place that I had never done stand up before. But it's one of the guys who comes to my show all the time. It's him and another guy's show, which is actually let me just shout him out. Dave Balaghese, him and Derek Carter, two funny comedians. They have a show in Old Town at Galactic Panther every Wednesday and Friday, which I need to frequent more of, just so I can continue to hone. I'm trying to get to 20. I said it before. I'm trying to get 20, 30 minutes right now. But anyway. Sean said he was like, it wasn't great, but it was okay. I'm like, well, no shit, it's a fucking open mic. It's not a fucking goddamn Netflix special,
dude. It wasn't great. It was okay.
Where I wanted shit to hit.
All right.
But at the same time, when I went up, something was going on down the street, like right outside where we were at. And the cop showed up, so I'm like a fucking cop car right, literally at the front door. And I'm like, oh, shit, there really is some. I guess it was a fight or some shit going on right down the street.
Where were you at, if you don't mind my asking?
Old Town. At
Old
Galactic
Town?
Panther, where I just said.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that was in Old Town.
No, I said when I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look, yo, that's how you know he doesn't listen. He listens to respond. Anyway.
I am listening.
Okay, thank you.
I am listening. Don't worry.
So then I did that. I was gonna go out last night and do a set, but I just didn't feel like. I was just tired from. That was the most going out that I've done in a while, like throughout, like during the week.
Yeah.
So I was kind of tired. I was like, let me just fucking stay in. So I ended up staying in, and then, but anyway, Thursday. Dave Balagizi, he said Wednesday that he had a set at the Improv, the DC Improv, which was his first time there, and I was like, yeah, I'll show up. So I went up there, just Ubered up there, got in, and I had never been to the DC Improv, which is wild to me. But anyway, and then like as the show, it's an open mic, but you still got to kind of audition to get on.
Yeah.
And you only get 5 minutes, but it's a process to get in there. Like, that's the DC Improv, man. You walk in that building, you see pictures of Dave Chappelle, you name it, they perform there, and their picture on the wall. So you walking in like, oh shit! Like as a comedian, like that just it's cool.
Yeah.
So then, as the show starts, I start seeing people I started comedy with, and I'm like, I just haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I know this dude. Like I've done sets with him like before. Actually, one of them, I'm trying to get him to come on the show, but he lives in Baltimore. He don't have a car right now, so it's a big.
A man uses a helicopter for transportation.
No, he gets around however he can. And so then I saw like 3 or 4 people that I know and who come to the Shooter show.
Okay.
On a regular basis, go up there, and I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers didn't even tell me they were trying. So, but then it was cool because Dave, I went there to see Dave, and I saw everybody else, but Dave killed it. Everybody crushed. But it was cool, a cool thing to do, and now I know the process of what I got to do to get my little 5-minute fucking set. I just want to at least get that on the resume, just to be like, oh yeah, I've done
DC Improv.
Yeah, like that's kind of that's like a badge of honor. So
that's pretty dope. How many people how long is the show? How many people get a chance to go up on stage? Like
it started at 7:30 ish. I think I got out of there 10 o'clock. Yeah, so it was, what was that? That's what, 2 hours? 2 hours? 2.5 hours?
No. Yeah, you said 7:30-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 2.5 hours.
Yeah. And everybody does 5 minutes, and then they well, the host does like 10 or 15 minutes. And then she just announces the next one, and the person comes up, and then she comes up, announces it, and then they just rotate. So it was probably a good 20 comics.
Now,
like
granted, this is the DC Improv. Was there a big turnout for the show, or?
Well, first of all, the open mic is a free show.
Okay.
You can reserve tickets before just in case it's not full, but it was pretty packed in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking a professional comedy club, so it's they know how to get people in the building.
Yeah.
And it was pretty packed. Like it got to the point where I was in general admission, so I had a table by myself at first, but then they came and sat one other guy down. But he was cool because we started talking a little bit, and I was like, "Oh shit, I know that. I know him too." He was like, "Blah." Oh, he was like, "Yeah, you seem to know a lot of these guys." I was like, "Yeah, I've been doing it for 2-3 years." And he was like, "Yeah, man, I've been thinking about getting into it." I'm like, "Well, I do a show every other Tuesday at Springfield."
And then you pulled the flyer out here.
Well,
this location.
I didn't pull the flyer out, but I just gave my Instagram because when you're in the showroom, you can't have your phones out because they don't want people recording.
Yeah, no, I know that's obviously like the big golden rule as somebody who's watching a show. Granted that I've only been to one, but we had a blast.
Blast. But the one you went to, that is at the highest level. I mean, aside from arenas, a theater's fucking a step below an arena. So you got to see comedy at its almost pinnacle, pretty much.
It would be dope to go to a whole arena full of people.
Fuck that. It's not the same. I don't want to do that.
It's not?
I wouldn't want to go to.
Do you prefer like a smaller venues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even and most comics will tell you that they like low ceilings, the stage, and people right down in front of you, and kind of small because I guess it's more of the instant feedback. Because if you're in an arena, you got to kind of wait for the sound to come back for people laughing. So you say the joke and then you got to wait until it comes back and then you hear it. So it's kind of annoying. But if you're in a smaller room, then
the smaller room is more, I guess, personable as well.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what most comedians like. They like just being around like just in those smaller rooms.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I've always found that my best work in general, like I guess in customer service, is like if I have a handful of people.
Hold up. Did you just fucking compare stand-up comedy to customer service?
Well, hold on, let me finish. I'm not really comparing them.
Okay.
I'm just saying
You're drawing off of the parallels that you see. Is that what? I hope that's what you're saying.
Yes. I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I know what I'm saying.
Go right ahead.
So, what I was saying is that, obviously the small room is more personable. So I do my best work when I have just a handful of things as well. Therefore, I can give more of myself, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I was reading the comments. What did you say?
Well, what are they saying about me now? How handsome I am? Yes, I am.
Say it again.
I was saying basically like when I do work, like if I have a small customer base, not fan base, so to speak, I feel like I do better work as opposed if I have too much. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I don't do as good of a job.
Well, that's apples and oranges because like customer service, obviously you can do better if you're dealing with one customer as opposed to 10 customers at the same time.
I can do that as well.
Nobody said you couldn't, but it's not ideal for the customer.
No, exactly.
Because they don't feel like they're getting your undivided attention.
Man, dude.
When you're doing comedy as an audience member, you're giving that person that's on stage your undivided attention. The person who's on stage is just basically catering to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I guess I knew where I was going with that, but as I was speaking,
let me get this out before, because he's starting to spam it. He said you look like a blind homeless man.
Thank you, Frashy. I appreciate that because
how'd you know it was him?
Because I know that motherfucker too well. That's exactly why. I know him way too well. I was just playing Apex with him earlier today. So I said a couple weeks ago that Far Cry 6, a good game. I completed it, 100%, all 88 achievements unlocked. These douchebags put out this random DLC like a year or so after the game comes out.
Wait, you said this already.
Yeah, I know, but I actually finally played it today. So I finally played it today. It's called Far Cry 6 in the Dimension of Other Worlds or something like that, where you basically collect 5 shards going through little time loops, which is pretty cool, by the way. And
5 shards?
Shards.
Oh, shards. I thought you said shards.
No. The only time I've really ever sharded in my life was in first grade on Halloween. I'm not even lying. I was sitting at the lunch table.
Oh, well, you ain't wait till you get older. You're going to be sharting all over the place.
Dude,
what was that?
I hope not, dude. If I remotely feel like something's going to happen, I will go to the restroom, sir.
What if you're not close to a restroom?
Dude, then wherever I am, I will find a place of solitude and relieve myself.
Okay, so let's analyze this a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You're at work. There's 10 customers.
Oh God, he's giving like the worst scenario, dude.
And the water is not working. None of the toilets in the building are working. In the area. So you can't go to some other place to go. What do you do?
So I would do my best to. Now, how close am I to peak shitting my pants? Am I like you're like I'm there?
It's fucking peekaboo, motherfucker.
So then in that instance, you are going to have to excuse yourself in some way, shape, or form.
Excuse yourself where?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying it's imminent, motherfucker.
So this is what I do. So the toilets aren't working. I got customers in front of me. So what I can do
and it's imminent. You keep forgetting about the imminent part.
I understand this. Hold on. What I can do, it'll only take a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I can literally say, hey, let me go out in the shop and check on that. Run out to the shop.
In the middle of finishing out an invoice? Let me go out.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah.
What do you?
I will find a reason to get up. Don't worry. I will find a reason, some way, shape, or form. Oh, the tech forgot to bill something out on the ticket or some bullshit. All right.
I don't think your brain's gonna be thinking that clearly,
Dude, it's not. And you will probably read the discomfort on my face where I'm like, oof,
I don't know. We can't see you got sunglasses on. You probably wear those at work too.
Dude, no, I don't. If I wore them at work, they'd probably fire me. No, but so I would run to the shop.
There are no 5-gallon pails available.
Dude, I would run through the shop, and where the door is to get into the shop, the back door isn't too far, right? Mm-hmm. So if I can just make it from that door to that door, there's a grassy knoll, like right there, dude. It's like right outside where I can.
That's what happened to Kennedy, buddy.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Lee Harvey Oswald and that shit.
Dude. And that's where I would potentially evacuate my bowels, on the grassy knoll behind the shop. That's what I would do. Now depending on how imminent it is,
so people are there people outside looking at new cars?
No, this is the back of the lot. So this is where we park the cars. No, I am not shitting in front of the building, dude, because Loisdale Road is right there. So everybody's just gonna be honking at me while I'm shitting next to a 17 used Wrangler. But that would be my go-to in that scenario. So none of the toilets work. You got to shit. You got a customer in front of you, and it's like imminent. So yeah. Now, if I didn't make it through the shop, right?
Hold on. First of all, Epic, I don't think you've been there. The toilet is not that close, even though he's saying just go. They'll start working eventually.
So okay.
But now I'm saying. We're getting the human race is getting rid of toilets.
Okay, so we're
trying to migrate over to the 3 shells.
Yeah, there you go. Very good reference.
And you don't know how to use them yet.
All right, so I don't know how to use the 3 shells, and I don't think Sylvester Stallone does either.
I don't think any of us do. They never explain that shit.
You don't know how to use the 3 shells? He doesn't know how to use them. Rob Schneider, Demolition Man. So the one time, maybe there's been more than one time, where I thought I was gonna shit my pants. Okay, legit. Mm-hmm. This was when I was when I was going to Nova. So this was probably 2010, 2011, like in that time frame. I got up. It takes me about an hour to get to class. Okay, because I was going in Loudoun County. All right. So I left my house, and I kind of felt like I had to go, but nothing terrible. It's like, oh, I can make it, or I can stop somewhere. So I get to Springfield, and I'm passing Lee High School, John R. Lewis High School now, and I get to that first light, not the one to lead on to 95, but
Wait,
the first
John. Oh, yeah, it is John R. Is his name John?
Is it?
I don't think that was right.
Dude, I'm butchering history because they destroyed it. But so I get to this light.
I don't know how to take that.
Dude, it was just a joke.
Nah, I know, but I'm like, I don't know how to take that one.
So I get to this light, dude, I swear to God, bro, it hit me like a ton of fucking bricks, dude, like a ton of bricks, and I didn't know what to do. So my first instinct was like, yo, I got to get back to my house.
It's John.
I got to get back to my crib because there was nowhere near me like that I could think of that where I could get immediate relief. Okay, because you're right, your brain is in a different type of stratosphere. Your mind
survival mode.
Yeah, so you're in fight or flight, right? Mm-hmm. Your anxiety's pumping, your heart's pumping. So I buck a U, right? So I start flying down Franconia Road, dude, like nobody's business, dude. In my 91 Ford Taurus, this little white beat up sedan. Okay. I get close to my house, and dude, and this is where I'm really thinking, dude, this is like,
that's the worst. The closer you get, the worse it
gets. Because your brain knows that you're almost there, so your body's probably kind of letting up a little bit. You know what I mean? And dude, when I say I made this turn into my parking spot like a bat out of hell, dude, I hit like the crooked thing. I probably pulled up on the curb. Dude, I ran out. I'm banging on the door. I didn't have time to grab my key. I basically shoved my mother to the floor, dude. And thank God my bathroom is like right by the entrance. And dude, I went in there and dude, I let the things fly, bro. I swear to God. And I never felt more happy to take a shit in my life. Cause And then, dude, I'm telling you, it was incredible. My God, dude, I felt so. I had a sense of euphoria after I was done because 1, I was so happy that I made it, and 2, I was just so relieved.
Start playing fucking what was that? The Locks. We gonna make it,
dude. Oh my God.
Dude,
and so I did myself a favor, and I actually didn't go to school that day because I was going to miss pretty much half a class because I had to turn around.
A whole half a class you would have missed.
I only had one class that day, so.
Oh, what class?
It was
Peer
English.
mediation.
No. I only did that once, and it was in high school. No, it was English, actually. It was my English class.
Oh. Wait, what is? Oh, this was Nova? Or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't go to school. I get back online, and everybody's like, hey, man, I thought you were going to class. And I was like, nah, I had to come home and take a shit. And they're like, so you didn't go to school because you had to poop. And I was like, yeah, that's correct. I was like, but then I explained to them just the scenario. And then you know what I did about 30 minutes later? I ate a can of beefaroni, dude. That's exactly what I did.
Beefaroni?
Yeah. Chef Boyardee, man.
Oh.
Little can of beefaroni.
And then you fucking peekaboo again.
Later in the evening that day.
That shit'll make you fucking blow your asshole out. Fucking check your oil ring, bitch.
Dude. Oh, my God. And so the other night, speaking of, since we're on the subject, which doesn't seem to leave this show whatsoever, I had some spicy jalapeno chips, and they were good.
They weren't so good later, though, were they?
No, they were not, sir. And it is a sensation that can be managed, I think.
I had to stop eating you're talking about the kettle ones, or the kettle jalapenos?
But these were actually sea salt branded chips. So I think they had like a little bit of sea salt on them too, or something. They were just very good.
Mm-hmm.
But good God, man, my asshole.
Well,
my asshole.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they might be putting some kind of new chemical in this shit, but I got Hangry Joe's again this week.
Yeah.
And I didn't go with the medium because last time I got the medium and I fucking felt like my mouth was like on fire. And then the subsequent days after that, my fucking, the rest was on fire.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, let me go to mild.
Yeah.
Mild was better on the mouth, still terrible on the insides.
Damn, dude.
So I'm going to have to go. I mean, the chicken's good.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking seasoning. It's something in that seasoning, and I don't know if it's like habanero or something. It's just fucking powerful, bro.
But I also have this weird, not sensation. That would be weird if I get this odd satisfaction while that occurs or afterwards, because I feel like I've really just cleaned my insides out, like with some sort of organic spice of earth, even though it's just...
Yeah, but then because I was actually thinking about that similar, but at the same time, it could be you're inflaming your insides, which inflammation is, we all know, is bad.
Yeah,
so,
no.
So I don't know, I might just have to fucking just stop eating spicy shit altogether.
Well, I only eat it every now and then.
Me too, but I love it. But it's just not worth the pain and the heartache.
Yeah, some of the pain can be kind of painful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I did this Far Cry 6 DLC, right? And it took me a couple hours to complete. The game is 100% completed again, and I know it's the final DLC because after I beat it and got my last achievement,
it was like, congratulations, loser. There will be no more content for you.
Yeah, that's basically what it said. On behalf of the Far Cry 6 team, we spent 5 years making this game, and we hope you enjoyed it, blah, blah, blah.
We're tired of this shit.
Oh, dude.
Fuck off, you nerds.
I'm just glad that the achievements they made for it were very easy. Like, you really just had to play it. It
was because at that point, they had given up.
Which is fine with me because the previous DLCs required some grinding, and it's just like, I don't want to put myself through that. But I was able to complete it in a couple hours today, and I think me and our good friend up north in Canada, are going to be getting some more Halo achievements tonight. I'm very excited about that.
You guys announce that every weekend. I don't think anything actually
Well, he doesn't even, because when I get on, when I dropped you off last week, came home, I had a Paisano's pizza. You need to order pizza from there, dude. It's very good.
I have.
Oh, it's delicious.
There's one by my house.
I'm actually kind of in love with it. The one I had last week was spectacular.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because if I hadn't eaten pizza in a while.
Probably that.
Well, I'm ordering one again tonight. I'm very excited.
I already heard.
Yeah. Do you want a stromboli, Jared?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's too much bread.
It is a lot of bread. So I get my pizza, get my 18 bottles of water, hydration, and I go upstairs. I vacuumed my room before you got here last week. Obviously, you heard me vacuuming when you came in the house.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, so I vacuum my room. I do it like once a week just because it gives me like a mental clarity, I guess, to a degree.
Well, a clean place is always, that's what it's for. It gives you a sense of clarity.
Yeah. So
organization is good.
Yeah, so I'm like, but I feel like I need to get my carpet clean again. But besides that, so I get online, I hit up our good.
Wait, what are you doing in your carpet when you need it cleaned again?
Oh, if I spill some water or something,
If you spill water,
well, yeah, it leaves a little water stain, and I think there's like a soda mark or something on there too.
this guy said if he spills water,
Yeah, it'll leave a stain.
if you just leave it there, you don't try to sop it up.
No, I do, of course, but over time, if you don't get all of it, some of it'll show.
It won't show. It's not that fucking. It's water, bro.
I would just feel better if I would actually buy my own carpet cleaner. To be honest with you, I think I am. That's what I'm going to do, Jared. I'm going to buy my own carpet cleaner.
He's going to buy something else that he's not going to buy.
Here, hold on.
No.
So,
put your phone away.
It's actually over there.
I know, but that's what you're looking for.
Well, no, because I was going to say, hey, Siri, make note, buy carpet cleaner. So I'm going to buy something to clean my carpet. And I will have my sister record me, and I will send it to you.
You'll send it to me for?
So you can put it on the show. Watch me clean my carpet.
Put it on your snaps.
Touche.
There you go.
I could promote a product, become a huge Snap star. We could get paid millions of dollars, and we would never have to do this again. Here in this basement is what I mean. So, give or take. So anyway, back to it. So I get online. I load my game up. My room is clean. My bong is filled. I've got my pizza. It's a Saturday night with the boys. I get online. I'm like, hey, you ready to play Halo? Nah, I don't really feel like playing it. Let's play some Apex.
I told you, but like, you play at odd times. Most people, they get it in after work. They come in and then, yeah, you just play at odd times.
It was 8:30 on a Saturday. That is like
people be busy. They tired, man.
People are tired.
Yeah.
On a well, I think more so because it's a Saturday night. Tomorrow's Sunday. Football, the Steelers.
Not everybody gives that much about fucking football like you, dog.
Football.
It's not that exciting all the time.
No, not all the time, which is 100% fire. But the Steelers finished 9-8. Were eliminated because of the Jets. Burn in hell.
That sounds like a great victory for myself.
I know. And, when we won the game, and I was so happy. I was like, we finished over 500. You know who's never had a losing season? Mike Tomlin.
My God. Nobody fucking cares. Yes, we know. We see, we fucking see the fucking same shit everybody else sees when people scroll through their fucking Facebook shit.
That's correct. But anyway, due to the Jets being very Jetish, they cost me a playoff berth. So, but that's on us as well. But anyway, so we play some Apex. And then we finally get on some Halo, play like for an hour. Oh, I want to play Apex. Sure, no problem. So tonight, and I emphasize that very clearly, we are going to unlock some more achievements.
I bet you he's going to play Apex. Peek.
Well, our battle passes are almost complete for this season of Apex. Mine is at 102 out of 110.
I have no idea what that means.
Moving
on.
Okay, that's fine.
Exactly. That is the perfect fucking emote.
What is it? Is it a trash can?
The little Pepe frog with ears on it.
Oh, the Pepe frog.
Yeah. That means you're a fucking lame ass.
No, I'm not a lame ass. I am probably the coolest person I know.
You know. The coolest person that you know.
Exactly. That's why I put these shades on. And I look like a homeless
please
man.
enter in the chat if RJ is the coolest person that he knows.
Yeah, thank you. And please, I'm looking forward to all the positive responses.
Because I know I'm cooler.
Nah.
Oh, it's the sus emote. Well, yeah. it's still the Pepe frog, though. But
he said the sus.
Yeah, like sus.
Oh, man.
Like the fact you're not going to play what you say you're going to play.
Dude, So, and then I've been streaming a little bit this week. Some Call of Duty, some Call of Duty. And they removed shipment, which really hurts my feelings.
The game is shit.
It's not. It's fun. I'm having fun.
I didn't even play God of War this week. I did not feel like playing video games at all.
Video games are a way of life. They are the zen in this world of madness.
If you call it that.
Well, that's what I think it is. You know.
There's got to be something else going on in the world besides fucking bullshit games.
No. I mean, what is going on in the world? What is? Here. Why don't we type in what is going on in the world and see what comes up?
No, how about you come prepared?
I am always prepared, sir.
No, you're not.
I am very prepared. I'm always prepared. Like the champion that I am. Hold on, let me take those back off. Grab that.
Oh, the Golden Globes was last week?
Last week?
Yeah.
I mean, the award show thing, I can't remember the last time I really sat down and watched an award show.
Nobody. That's for women.
Is it really geared? Is it like marketed towards women?
I don't know if it's marketed towards women, but it's like true crimes. Mostly women like true crime stuff.
Yeah, well, that's something. Yeah, they do. All of them. Every last one. Well, my mom doesn't really like that stuff. It depends on what it is, I guess.
Well, the Lifetime shows are usually based on real stuff, so that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. God, those movies are so something. I don't know. I don't know if the word tacky is what I want to use. Yeah, it's just like it's got the cheesy music, and then it's like, and then the guy's just like, yeah, my ex-wife left me.
So I take it you didn't watch any movies this week.
I did not.
I
watched 3 episodes of Kaleidoscope.
Okay, you're way behind on that.
Yeah, so I watched 3 episodes of that, and then I watched. Well, obviously, what I watch next you wouldn't care for, but they came out with a new Criminal Minds season on Paramount.
Definitely don't give a fuck.
Criminal
about
Minds Evolution.
Nope.
Okay,
sounds even whacker than the original.
And they cuss in it now. When David Rossi said, "What the fuck is happening?"
Well, that's only because it's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I know, but I was just like, gasp. You know,
you never got into Tulsa. You got Paramount Plus, right?
I do. I actually haven't used it lately.
Oh, well, Tulsa King is pretty good. That's a Sylvester Stallone show that's on.
And there's a show on there that I just saw highlighted, but I was just intrigued by it. It's called, I think, Your Honor or something of that nature.
Sounds like.
No, I mean, I have no idea what it's about.
Sounds like a fucking lawyer show.
No, it looked a little like older. The guy had like a top hat on, so maybe like take place in like gangs in New York type of scenario-ish, just from what I looked at. Like,
I don't know.
I just took it for face value, and that's what immediately came to mind.
Trying to think of, I know one thing. I probably said this one too. The new shit with Harrison Ford. There's only 4 episodes right now.
Is it 1913? Or is it?
No, I thought it was 1923.
That might be right. I know there's a 9 and
there's
a
3. An 18 something, but then there's also the one with the Harrison Ford and Heather, not Heather Mirren. What's the British lady's name? Something Mirren.
If I saw her, I would know her.
You know who she is. I just can't remember her. Helen Mirren. That's her name.
Helen Mirren.
She's the one that's in the Queen show or whatever.
Okay. So there's only... So I know that's like the prequel to Yellowstone. What do you think of it so far?
Out of only 4 episodes, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Harrison Ford's a good actor. I mean,
he's not the only one in it. Like, he's not even in it like the entire time.
Really?
Yeah, he's in it, but he's just not. You have to see it to understand what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to do it without giving anything away.
No. I don't want you to give anything away because I do definitely like Yellowstone. So,
I would venture to say this is as for what I've seen of the first 4 episodes of Yellowstone and what I've seen the first 4 episodes of this show's better.
Yeah. So I will say that about Yellowstone. It does take a couple episodes to really get going.
It took more than a couple.
Trust me.
I got to like 5 and I was like, all right, I'm bored.
Ah, man, that show's awesome, dude.
It's all right.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not gonna.
That's just my hot take. It's I don't want to give it the influence just because. Oh my God, it's Kevin Costner and pretty much that's it. Who's in there?
Yeah, but I think everybody acting wise does a good job.
It's all right. Actually, I know a guy I used to train with. He lives out in Colorado now. He was on one of the episodes as like an extra, and he posted on his social media like the parts where he could see himself.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. He was like at some dance or whatever. It was like some outdoor dance on a ranch somewhere, and he was in there in the background. So that was kind of cool.
Do extras get paid a lot? Probably like $100 or something,
or not a lot. If anything, depends on the project.
Okay, how do you become like an extra exactly?
It's basically either being lucky, or you're already an actor or trying to be an actor, and you have an agent, and your agent sends you on these auditions, and they're like, "Well, this part's available. You suit this part. Try for this one." Extra is just kind of working your way up to try to get to bigger stuff.
Okay,
because it's just like building a career in anything.
Yeah,
you start out small stuff, build that onto your resume, or they call them credits.
All right,
you build that onto your credits. You build your credits up, and hopefully you get seen and go on to the bigger shit.
Okay. I always was in the belief, well, not in the belief, but I always had in the back of my mind, like, they just pull, like, random people off the street.
That's why I said it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the project. Like, if it's something big, like, well, Yellowstone, like you said, like, I don't think this person that I know went out looking for this job. He probably was just in the area, might have saw it on a flyer or something, and they picked him up. Or if it's, like, a small budget, low budget, like, hey, can you do this for us? You're not getting paid for that. They might let you use it as a credit.
Yeah.
Like extra in background, like, but that's about it.
Becoming an actor is probably very difficult. Like very difficult.
It's just like any other career. You got to start from the bottom and work your way up.
Yeah, and just honing your craft, and then
I don't think acting is that hard, to be 100% honest.
Well, they say art imitates life, right? You know. And so,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you already know what an emotion is,
yeah,
you can pretty much produce that emotion according to the lines.
Yeah,
like that's why there's every actor interprets whatever. Like you can have 3 actors going for the same role. They'll have 3 different points of views of how it should be played.
Yeah.
Perfect example, the Joker. We've seen the Joker done a bunch of different ways. Every actor chose their way. Some were good, some were not so good.
Okay,
and the only one not so good, and I'm going to name it, is fucking Jared Leto.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that.
Plus, I don't like that motherfucker. I don't know why I don't like him, but
do you
I think he's a horrible actor.
I don't really know if I've ever really watched him before.
He doesn't have much.
You know, it's like, when people...
that's a cool emote right there.
When people talk about him, can you pull up what else he's been in? Like, he's just not somebody that I'm like, oh my God, I got to see this guy.
Because he's not good.
He stinks. He's the bottom of the bag.
And I'm saying that as like, I'm not an actor. I'm just a person who observes movies. I have done some acting, but it was like high school, but that's about it.
I should have taken drama. I probably would have had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So let's see what Jared Leto. Oh my God, he just looks creepy.
But the only thing about drama, if you stick around it for a long time, you get labeled as that's a drama nerd.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't care if I like it.
I know. I'm just saying that's like I'm not. I guess I'm not explaining it.
Excuse me.
Properly. It depends on the circles you run outside of that friend. Here's his movies right.
Okay, so let's see. We got Jared Leto movies up for any. So I'm looking at all of this on here. Okay, Fight Club.
He was in American Psycho.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
Oh, Gucci. I heard that was a shitty movie. Like all around, the acting was shitty.
I know Dallas
Fight Club. Who was he? Oh, he was in Fight Club. He was one of the dudes. Wasn't he the dude that got his ass beat? The pretty motherfucker.
Yeah, I think so. Dallas Buyers Club is apparently a very, very good movie, but mostly due to Matthew McConaughey's performance.
Requiem of a Dream.
Requiem of a Dream. When did that come out? Does that say 2020?
No, I think that's 2000, my friend.
Oh,
I can't see it for that far. Let me see. Let me show y'all.
You know what's even crazier is that he's been acting this long. I didn't even think
he started as a kid. I think.
Yeah. I kind of was unaware of that, to be honest with you. Seeing some, American Psycho and Fight Club, these movies are.
And he's 51, bro. So yeah, he's
51.
It says right there.
Oh shit, dude!
1971.
I thought he was like maybe in his late 30s, early 40s kind of thing.
No,
Shit.
He's been around for a long time.
Damn, I didn't even. Oh, he's in the new.
Requiem for a Dream was 2000. That was 22 years ago.
Good God! And then
he was in that Marvel shit.
He was in the newer Blade Runner movie. Okay.
Yeah,
the Lord of War.
Wasn't that great either. See, there's nothing that jumps out.
No, nothing at all. Let's see. All this is garbage.
Yeah.
This is something you watch when there's nothing on.
Or I still wouldn't watch it because I just don't like him as an actor.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing on here that
catches my eye.
No.
And I'm not watching Fight Club for Jared Leto. I'm watching Fight Club for fucking Edward Norton and Brad Pitt.
That is 100% the most honest and correct answer for that movie.
Brad Pitt was also in not Brad Pitt. Fuck. Actually, that was a good movie. Did you see that?
Which one?
The new one he just came out with, Bullet Train.
No, believe it or not, I actually it looks good.
It's super good. I've seen it like 3 times already.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
bro, you be sleeping, man. I swear to God, you be sleeping on all the good shit. I tell you, if I'm telling you something, it's not for my fucking health.
Well, I understand that, sir.
Do I got to start writing shit down so you actually see it in your eyes?
No, not at all. I didn't even know it was out to stream or watch.
I think it's on Netflix right now.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I've been watching mostly like either it's been Paramount or not even Peacock, but I've been on Prime a little bit. And I haven't really watched Netflix besides those few episodes of
There's a lot of new shit on Netflix because the new Knives Out movie is out now.
Yes. Who told me? Coworker told me they watched that.
That's pretty good.
Okay. He told me that, about a week ago, so I did know that was out. But yeah, no, it's been a while since I've really kind of scrolled through Netflix because I've just been using everything else lately, just because of the shows that.
Well, they've gotten better. They're not just giving you shit that you want to see. They're all the new shit they're putting like boom. Okay, here's our new shit, or maybe shit you may have missed.
Okay,
shit. So it's kind of more prevalent because it's like it knows what I want to watch. Because Andrew Santino's new special just came out, and I hadn't seen it pop up like the day it came out, but then today when I actually wanted to watch it, it was the first thing that popped up. I was like, oh, not today, yesterday. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. So I watched Cheeseburger on Netflix by Andrew Santino. I don't know why I'm plugging it because he doesn't know me from John.
Yeah, or a hole in the wall.
Or a hole in the wall.
Or that, right? I don't know.
When I said John, I didn't mean you specifically. I meant just what is RJ looking at? I don't know what he's looking at.
What am I looking at?
Oh, he said, is the mouse back? I don't know.
No, God.
I guess you were looking. He's probably looking for his fucking phone.
No, it's right here.
I know.
Fine.
No, I'm saying you were looking to see if it was.
No, not at all. I've been chilling, dude.
It's calling you like a little dog.
The only time I touch my phone during the day, in my house during the day, on the weekends, is when I'm looking up achievement guides. Achievements. They help you grow. No.
Those are lies.
No, they're not. Absolutely not, Jared. Can I talk to you like this for the rest of the day?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because you sound like a fucking fruitcake.
A cake of fruit? I wonder if it tastes fruity.
And when I say fruitcake, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Do you even like fruitcake?
Another F word.
You mean, are you part of the Film Actors Guild? You know.
I actually looked up, not the Film Actors Guild. I just put the acronym together. No, I wasn't looking that up. But I think I was looking at some movie and I was like, how you know how some people have like the PGA? Is it PGA? Yeah, PGA. I forgot what it's. Oh yeah, it's producers Guild Association, some shit like that.
Okay.
But I was looking, I was like, how do these motherfuckers get that on their shit? And then I went to their website, and it was like, become a member. And I was like, oh, I could just pay to get in this motherfucker, and I put this on my credits like when I do shit. It was like, no, you got to have like, well, the automatic way to win is to win an Oscar.
Oh, Jesus!
So you can become a member just by having that.
Okay.
Actually, let me just go to this site real quick.
All right, we're looking up the PGA.
Yeah, I think it's PGA. So
The-
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Like
yes,
when you're looking at the credits at the end of a movie or sometimes the beginning, they'll have different acronyms next to it. Like there's one for special effects. I forgot what company that, but it'll have their little initials next to it. But then I was like, no, not that one. Hold on. PGA.
Producer Guild Association. PGA Tour, if anybody wants to watch some
but
golf.
that's what he put in here.
Oh.
But, no, it wasn't that. PGA credit.
All right, so we got the PDA credit up here. We got the Google bar open. And let's see, Producer's Mark, PGA. All right. Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
All right, so this is their pay. Yeah, so Producers Guilds of America. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Hold on.
Of America.
So, like, what'll happen is, without the parentheses, it'll be your name and then this behind it, the PGA part.
Oh.
But the only way, so if you want to, let's see, join PGA. I'm on the wrong screen here.
Okay, so we're signing up, folks. The Mad Scientist
Oh,
Lab is
no, we're not
up.
signing up because I already looked this up.
Okay, so membership is based on guild recognized qualifying credits in years in the industry.
So requirements for membership.
Okay, enough qualifying producing credits within the last 7 years for feature films, enough qualifying producing credits within the last 5 years for other formats, receipt of the PGA producers on 2 or more feature films with qualifying distribution.
You get automatic qualification for that.
Okay.
So I guess if it's already being produced or distributed by some big fucking place,
yeah.
then I guess you could use the mark or some shit.
Okay. And then the very last one, producer nominee for the Oscars and Producers Guild Awards.
Oh, so you just got to be a nominee. I thought you had to win.
Okay. And apply within 2 years of your nomination. Again, that is also an automatic qualification. There's a lot of nitty gritty when it comes into this stuff. There's a lot of things, a lot of behind the scenes things that nobody knows.
Well, yeah, but like when you watch films on a regular basis, I get curious about like what does that mean? And there's another one. There's like one for like I was saying for like, I guess it's like the cinematography stuff. It's like the photo. I could look that one up too.
Huh. So, well, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, there are obviously with any form of entertainment, whether it's TV, music, games, whatever the case may be, there's always people behind the scenes that help make these things a reality. And oh man, I'm losing my train of thought for a second. Oh no, what I was going to say is that like I played a very cheap Game Pass game maybe 3 weeks ago. It's called like Earth Invaders or something like that. It's on Game Pass. It's an easy 1,000 gamer score, but it's a little side scroller 2D/3D
How the fuck
game.
did we get back to games?
Well, no, hold on. I'm getting to the credit part.
Oh,
So just something that, you know, which is 10 levels. It's not some flashy AAA title. It looks like something that was made, you know, years ago. And even as the credits rolled for this game, there's a shitload of people involved with making this game or producing or whatever the case may be, as it is with movies. But I just, even for a game so small, the amount of devs and people that worked on the project was kind of mind-boggling, to be honest with you. So that's where I was getting at. It was just like a small game. There's still a lot going on behind the scenes. That you know.
well, a lot of those companies are contracted out there. Like if it like even that's why at the end of the game the credits get so long. Like if it's even a major game,
Yeah.
what happens is
Oh yeah, especially
even though
games.
say it's like Activision Infinity Ward. And those are just the major names that are used basically to market the game.
Yeah.
But those companies will still contract out certain types of work from other smaller companies.
Yeah.
that they might do. One company might do, like if they're say Activision doesn't have a good materials and texture department.
Okay.
They might go to another company who does that stuff and pay them to do it, and just so I don't know, because they got the money. I don't know.
Well, I mean that makes sense, you know. Oh, actually, that makes a shitload of sense now that I think about it. Yeah. Okay. And then again, like you said, with AAA titles or whatever it is, or a giant movie, I can only imagine the post-credit scenes for the new Avatar film.
It's probably less than you think.
Really?
Yeah. I won't, because I feel like James Cameron has a lot of control. That's why it took so fucking long. I haven't seen the new movie, so I don't know. I do want to see it, because I want to see it in 3D. I heard you have to kind of see it in 3D, but.
Well, I would just think it'd be just by the way the movie was made and the way it was shot and all that. I would just think there'd be a mass amount of credits for something like
maybe that. for the editing side of things, editing and graphics and shit, probably. Because again, like the motion capture. But again, that might have been a company he started. That's how Industrial Light and Magic started.
Okay.
Because of Star Wars, and then Willow, that was his other movie.
Mm-hmm.
Industrial Light and Magic came out of needing to build effects for Star Wars.
All right.
So, in turn, he created ILM. ILM got sold to Disney along with the rest of Lucasfilm, but
well, shit. That is something I didn't know.
Man, you look like a fiend over there looking for that.
No, I thought it fell out of my pocket.
You still look like a fiend trying to get to it. Oh my God, where's my nicotine?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, this one actually doesn't have any nicotine in it, so.
Bullshit.
Doesn't.
So what do you do it for?
I don't know. I just do it. Couldn't tell you. It's the oral fixation. Oral fixation.
Oh, that's clear.
Yes, that is exactly.
Gay!
I'm surprised it took that long for that one to come out, but that's
Oh,
okay.
no, it was going to get played earlier. I just didn't get to it quick enough.
Nah, see, there you go.
Oh, you know what I watched today? Speaking of other Koreans, I watched.
No, okay.
I watched
Left Turn.
No, because I was that.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Ken.
Yeah.
Who does that? But I was watching the interview today. Bruh, I forgot how fucking funny that movie is.
I only saw it one time when it initially came out.
I saw it when it first came out. I saw it like probably one time since then, but then I watched it again today, and bruh, that shit had me dying. And I was gonna try to turn this into a joke. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, if only James Franco didn't get canceled, we would still have funny fucking movies from him.
Yeah, that's right. That did happen to him, dude. I actually forgot about that, man. Dude,
But then you look at the movie and you realize it's like, oh, this guy's really like this in real life. No wonder he got canceled. Because you got to watch it. Watch the movie. It's on Netflix. Watch it again. And then just look at some of the shit that he does and says. And it's like, oh, you might be like this for real.
They say art imitates life.
Because there's this one scene where I forgot what her job was, but it was a Korean lady. She walking up the stairs, and they're walking side by side behind her, and you see him point at her ass. Like,
yeah.
You don't hear what he says, but you can see him point at her ass as she's walking up the stairs.
There.
I mean, I know that's part of the character, but
Yeah.
it's like, ooh.
Who does that in films, you dirty, dirty old man? Which is, I feel like, what's going to happen to all of us. We're all just going to become dirty old men.
Well, we already are.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that... It's the way of life.
Well, it's the way of the internet.
The way of the internet. Oh, man, some of the videos I saw
Actually,
this
that's
week.
the name of this episode, The Way of the Internet.
You're on the internet.
The Mad Scientist Lab, The Way of the Internet. You know, like The Way of Water and all that.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. But I'm not... With the new Avatar movie, I'm not compelled. I want to watch it, but I don't... Because it's like 3 hours long, apparently.
Yeah. You knew that was going to happen.
Well, yeah, that. And I'm just worried that if we get halfway through it and I'm like, bruh, like, what is this? Like, kind of thing.
No wonder it doesn't have nicotine in it. It's got something else in it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah, it's orange soda.
Okay.
Dude, I wouldn't do that on this show.
Oh, sure.
I would do it before the show, after the show, and the next morning. That's when I would do that. Just saying. I went to Dairy Queen today for the first time in like forever. I was happy about that.
We have to wrap it up.
All right. Wrapping it
We're
up.
doing it early this week, folks.
Wrapping it up.
You'll find out reasons in a few weeks.
A few weeks, folks. Stay tuned. And we will see you on our next episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. And you can catch us live at 6 p.m.-ish on Saturdays. And anywhere you get your anywhere you get your podcast, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and I'm sure there's a couple other ones that Jared knows off the top of his head.
Just say all platforms where you get your podcast.
What Jared said. So we will see you guys next week. Peace. Bye-bye.
Deuces, hoes.
Hose.
I'm gonna
Hose.
hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist